Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video for the Bakugan Battle Planet. So today we're gonna have an unboxing for the AURELUS TRHYNO Bakugan. So this is Bakugan 034. So moving forward, we're gonna have more AURELUS Bakugan as well as Bakugan action card support. Okay, which is quite interesting because AURELUS Bakugan are usually quite strong, and for this case, it is also quite a strong basic Bakugan. So we're gonna elaborate now. Okay, so to start off, this Bakugan logo right here. So level 1, quite relatively easy to close. Bakugan 034, like the gold highlight here, and we have an awesome illustration of Trhino, which is a Triceratops, obviously. 2 horns, 1 at the nose there, so obviously a Triceratops. Okay, so it uses two shield, and we actually have Trhino already in the starter set. If you watch the video, it is a Chaos Trhino, but however, this does come with additional ability that we're gonna elaborate later on, okay? Which is quite strong for a basic Bakugan. Here we have the ball form, the monster form. At the back, we can see that Trhino actually comes with a B power of 300, damage of 5 with additional effect, and the cost we're gonna go through later. So basic stuff, you said you should do better. So here also features a way to win, okay, at the 3v3 battle. But nowadays we're gonna move on for the card play. So I encourage you guys to play the card play, okay, because it's more interesting that way. So without further ado, let's have a look at this bad boy. Alright, so this is everything that the AURELUS TRHYNO has to offer. So as you can see, we have 2 sets of instruction booklet, the Bakugan itself, the bakucore, as well as the card itself. So we're gonna go straight to the instruction booklet. So something has changed. For the smaller booklet, usually it contains general information, but however, starting from the 034 onwards, we have a detailed instruction on how to play 3v3. So this is gonna put it here. So for those that don't know how to play 3v3, you can actually refer to this, but it's in Japanese. So I suggest you go and go head on to the Bakugan SG and have a look at the detailed instruction, as well as attend our events, so we can teach you how to play 3v3 as well as the card play. So these are all the current lineups. So we do have quite a lot of Bakugans already. So the next video I'm going to cover, which is the Peruvian, quite cool Bakugan. It's one of the biggest Bakugan in terms of width, so quite cool. So I'm just going to put this aside. We're going to have a look at the actual instruction booklet. So should be familiar by now if you have watched my previous video, because this is not a new Bakugan in a way. It's covered in the starter set. So same instruction, just that it is in AURELUS faction. So I'm just going to put this here. At the back, basic information, types of factions, bakukores, and we're going to show off another one. So we're going to have a new Bakugan coming the January. So we're going to have the Aquos Hydronoid and the Weapon, okay? Weapon DX, the Darkest Weapon DX, both of which are highly anticipated Bakugans. One is a fan favorite and one just amazing. Its bringing action is just amazing. So, but today's focus, we're gonna go back to the Trhino, okay? So we're gonna have a look at Trhino. So, as previously mentioned, this actually has a design that is very similar to the Titanium. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly there. So, other than the top, which is slightly different from Titanium, so it actually juts forward like so. So the horn is actually manual part. So to close it, you actually have to press the head in, the horn in this case. So the B power is actually located behind, convenient to see and quite easy to locate as well. So to close it, we're gonna push the Trhino head inwards, push this in. So the instruction booklet would say close the leg first, but I would say close the tail first, and then followed by closing the leg. So that's how you close Trhino. So overall, I wouldn't say this Bakugan is actually very, in a sense that it doesn't have much details on it. Okay, the design is rather simple in a sense, but however, what's interesting is that it does look like a Triceratops. Mainly the head as and it just juts out. So imagine if you open on this and your opponent crashes onto it, it might just bump it off. Who knows? Okay. So we're gonna have a look at the B power. So what's so interesting about this Bakugan is that it is actually, for a basic Bakugan, it's actually quite strong. Okay, so Trhino, okay, the B power is 300, damage is 5, but however, if you stick on to a shield core, it adds on a 400 B power. So let's say if you are using, you can't really use the 400 one because it doesn't allow for the faction, which is the AURELUS, to be used. So in this case, the highest we can go is 300. So let's say 300, 300, 600. So already when you open, is already 1000. Okay, so just 50 below Pagatrix. So with that, you can actually use it on the same team as Pagatrix, but you can't really use it as a full, how to say, you can actually, it's good for 3v3, but you can't really use it together with Pagatrix to start a card play deck, because there simply isn't that much of action cards to go to. But this is a go-to if you are going to aim to win 3v3 battles. Okay, very cool Bakugan. And the illustration, oh man, it looks like it's gonna wreak havoc in the city. So we're gonna have a look at the shield core itself. So in this case, nothing much competitive. We have the B power plus 150, damage plus 1, very generic core. This is B power plus 50, D plus 1. So I wouldn't say these are very competitive. You are mainly getting it for the Bakugan and not the cores. So the cores, there are definitely better ones, like the ones that I mentioned, plus 300. But that's good enough, and I really like this Bakugan. In terms of 3v3, this has superior B power compared to the rest. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look at how this open and close. Alright, so that's the end of the unboxing video for the AURELUS TRHYNO basic Bakugan. So what do you think about this Bakugan? Honestly speaking, I think it is quite okay. It does comes with added effect that not all Bakugan comes with, and the fact that it does comes with this effect makes it quite a good Bakugan, regardless of 3v3 play that you're looking at or expert play. But however, the bummer would be the cores. They are not really any special. I would thought that it would be some exclusive Bakukores that is exclusive for the AURELUS attribute or faction, if you like to call that. So quite a bit of bummer. Hopefully it will come out soon next time. But let me know down in the comments below what do you think about this Bakugan, and if you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any question to ask me, please comment down in the comment section below. So the next video will be the AURELUS Pyrovian. So till then, see you again and goodbye.